have audio, and we are started. John.
David,
Just anything.
we're on the internet.
Hello, and welcome to Family RPG, and David Leonard, your Dungeon Master for Doctor Who. I am not on camera.
I was waiting for this to say live stream, but we're good. Yeah.
Very good. Hi. For a point of inspiration, what happened last episode? And only 3 of you can do that, because 2 were not here. So.
I didn't really write it down.
We are in modern day London.
Yep.
And we happened upon a guy that was unusually dressed, like he was going to go like mountain climbing almost. So he had a vest full of pockets. We know you would love. You love your pockets.
Yes.
Yes. And he told us that there was a conspiracy of some sort. Well, eventually he got to that. First he just said he was giving tours around.
Oh, yes, tours.
Yes. And we're like, okay, we're tourists. Maybe we can find some food along the way. That's good. And as we went along through the tour, then he got around to the point of telling us that there was some kind of conspiracy with mysterious symbols all around. Let's see. Do you remember what the name of the episode was? It was the mandala of...
Yeah, I got that written down. It was
the
Lotus. The Mandala of Scaravore.
Scaravore, that's the one.
Scaravore.
Yes. So, and we're like, okay, that's interesting. Let's see. At some point, we had to have gotten separated from him, right?
Well, you and I went and got separated from him. We had to find. There were 6 different areas that we were trying to find
With the symbols.
with the symbols.
Raconteur Society. Ahoy, mates. Hello.
Yes. You're recapping last episode.
Yes, from what little we remembered, because nobody wrote down any notes.
But yes, we had 6 trying to find the symbols from 6 different areas, which I don't remember any of the names of.
No.
And
There are different gates
yeah.
of the original city that was built here in London.
Right.
From the different gates that were in the wall.
I want to say there was a bank, and there was a subway or a train station or something.
It's definitely that, yeah, subway, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, so we were going around, and we made it to the bank because that's where we got separated from him, and we got further into the. Was the bank that, or inside, further into the bank that the so-called stone was in?
We were abducted. I remember that part, yeah. And then we all were succumbed to different dreams,
Yes.
visions, yes.
Yes.
And unfortunately, you became more more vulnerable than the rest of us apparently, and so you became a drone like the rest of them. Yes, unfortunately. So okay, well we'll be back for you. Oh, you also pay the $5. I sold you $5 or $5.
You owed money. That's.
I recognize my debts.
All right.
I told them to send me to your leader.
Yep.
They said they wanted us to go someplace. They wanted us to be part of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, okay, that's great. Eventually, we ended up finding the subway, and there was a tunnel that would go really deep down, floors and floors and floors down. We ended up finding that a bunch of people were digging. Most of them were the
Drones?
well, mentally they're drones, yes, but like the homeless.
Oh,
Sorry, the
unhoused.
unhoused, yes.
Because they like their terminology. Yeah.
Yes.
They're homeless. Just call them homeless.
Politically correct.
Indeed. So, and they're being enslaved, so let's face that too. They weren't doing this by choice, probably. We had to find a giant cube down there. It was not a D6, unfortunately. They did not have any numbers on it. But there were symbols on there, and it pointed out that there was a rod, a series of rods that needed to be reconnected, and then once they were connected, they could be put inside some kind of procedure be done with this giant box and the creatures inside. Scaravore? Was that the name? Scaravore?
No.
No.
What did he say over and over again?
Scaravore.
Scaravore.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's great. Okay. So you can see, though, how if you hadn't said it for 2 minutes, I would have forgotten. Okay. So, Scaravore.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever his name is. So, he's sleeping in there. And so obviously we don't want him to be awake.
Right.
And so we need to find, these rods before the guys do.
Yes.
So then we came back up. We ended up finding out that one of the places was at a pub, which is one of the clues.
Yes.
So we ended up going to this pub.
I lifted a rock.
Yes. We also found our guide there.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, what's up, guys? And we're like, hey, there's a clue here. You're completely right. There's totally a conspiracy, and you need to help us. Because we're down a guy. We're down a couple guys, but, for this is a media venture, we're down a guy.
Wasn't this at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
And so you picked up the stone that was in there. We ended up finding the rod in there, the part of a rod in there.
Yes.
And you ended up putting the stone back. And
just as I was putting the stone back, the guards came and was like, what are you doing with that rock? And I was like, I was just checking this area out.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
so they pulled out guns. And so,
Yes.
of course, we tried to run.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, well, you decided, okay, well, you never leave a man behind.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Our tourist got shot.
Sure, yeah. Well, and that was frustrating, yes. Like, man, why did that happen?
That's what led me to go back in.
Yeah. And then I ended up getting shot.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm just a thinker, so I don't have that many plot points.
Yes.
Even though being a doctor, I don't have.
So you were all the way down.
Yes.
He was
that's
all
true.
the way down.
Yes.
But I got you out and pretty much said, oh, well.
I didn't do any death saves yet, though.
That's right.
Yes.
But I got out of there with you and was like, oh, well, about the tourist guy. And that's, I think, that's where it ended.
It did. 1 point to the doctor.
Okay.
So, I have a solution that is off book. Because book does not expect this kind of thing to happen. So, 13 minutes earlier, we go back to the TARDIS where Kristoff is sleeping. You hear bells.
This is for attaching to that previous game? Or-
Yes, yes. Within the time frame, 30 minutes before that end scene. Okay, roll a history check on the bells.
That was Notre Dame?
Yeah.
No.
17.
Oh, you recognize that the doctor had mentioned those aren't, dinner bells. They're danger bells, cloister bells.
I mean, it's probably good for him.
Yeah, although if you would like to hear a dinner bell, that is not a good bell.
But, well, that's a fun way to wake up.
And you also hear 4 knocks on the front door of the TARDIS. Police?
I wonder who that could be.
You open the door and you see a man standing there looking for... You were surprised because you just expecting this police box and tried to open the door, tried to call for help, and it's like, it's bigger on the inside. You've never seen this before, and you see...
It's actually smaller on the outside.
It's all a matter of perspective.
It's all about
So now you two can talk.
Can I help you?
I was trying to make a phone call. Trying to call the police. Trying to call for help.
Well, you can try the phone, but it's not hooked up to anything.
Kristoff, make a perception check.
Yeah. Perception. 13.
Okay. You see on the view screen inside the TARDIS, there's like a security camera footage, just black and white, and you see Rick Terry just wandering around, and what looks like the sign says that it's the taxi service. And so he looks like there's even audio of him saying Scaravore, Scaravore, and just kind of pacing around the back of this building.
You ever heard of Scaravore? I had a good nap, apparently.
Can't say that I have.
Okay.
Well, what was the emergency he was trying to call the police for?
Seeing all these various taxi cars going from like skidding on the side of the road, it's like they're not following proper,
Road procedure.
road procedure. Yeah. So it's like this taxi service is out of control. So you
Driving
don't.
on the right.
Yeah. The correct side. Anyways. So you both know something's going on at the taxi service.
Okay. How far to the taxi service?
Oh, it's about a 10-minute walk.
How far by TARDIS?
You don't have control of the TARDIS.
Worth a try.
I barely know how to fly a TARDIS. How do you? You're an engineer.
Just go back another 20 minutes and we'll have plenty of time to get there.
Evidently.
So, you get to the back of this building, you see him. What do you do?
We see
Terry. You
Just
see
Terry.
Terry,
Yeah.
by himself. Just
Scaravore.
Scaravore.
Are you okay?
He doesn't respond.
No.
Well, he responds with
Scaravore, yeah. Scaravore.
What is Scaravore?
Good question. What is Scaravore?
Master Scaravore.
Master. We don't do master stuff. All right, Master
You want to
Scaravore.
slap him out of it?
Can I do a medicine check on it?
Sure. He's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw and hopefully snap out of it.
18?
Okay, with advantage.
Oh. Okay, with the damage. Which,
We won't know that one.
well, we won't let out. No.
That was a 1.
That was the one.
What's the other thing?
12 plus, okay, wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw on top.
What, one on top? Oh, okay, so that'd be a total of 17.
17? Okay. Alright.
He can math.
Yes. You snap out of it, but before you do,
Yeah.
I need you to make an a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
Not great.
Not too great now. Let's see. Perception.
Skills and athletic order.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 5, 9.
Oh, well. In any case, it's like the last message before you got knocked out of their collective thought process.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
hear, at least you remember hearing, the doctor is at the pub. Stop the doctor.
Okay. So I heard this, doctor's pub, stop the doctor.
Which
What?
pub?
What pub? Good question.
It's London.
London pubs.
We're just going to have to hit every one.
I guess.
No, pub crawl.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You would know which pub they're talking about. The
Okay.
Rod and Ball.
All right. So let's go to that pub.
Yes. And so we converge with the events of the previous one by you basically, I'm going to need all three of you to make a performance check.
Performance.
Huh?
You are faking being members of
Scaravore.
21.
Okay?
Is that a roulette?
Yeah, D20 plus your performance.
I shouldn't have that much trouble.
19 plus 3, so 22.
Right here. 6.
All three of you approach the cab that's going there and say Scaravore, and so you're able to convince this cab driver to take you to the Rod and Ball pub. And so then we meet up. The guy comes out, shoots the doctor. You three are in the back seat. Which one of you wants to get out and give him a, jelly baby?
Not me, I don't have it.
Yes.
You have jelly babies.
I got jelly baby.
It was one of your abilities,
Okay.
remember?
All right.
I don't know what that is.
So I come on, get out.
It's a treat that the doctor would often hand out.
Okay.
It's basically a good berry in D&D. It gives him 1 hit point.
Do I need to really roll for it or just give it?
You see that he's on the ground. He's
Yeah.
shimmering as if he's going to regenerate.
Yeah.
You force feed him
That would be
More feeding with jelly baby.
Mhm.
I'm having glycemic. Oh.
Ask him to go.
I need some sugar.
Okay. Do I have to roll for that? Or?
No.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm back at 1.
So you're...
Yep. No longer regenerating.
Okay.
You still have, there were 3 guards in the pub that are chasing you down, and 1 driver with a gun that just shot him. So, let's see. The initiative works like talk, do, and fight. And so if you're just trying to talk your way out of it, you always go first. If you're just trying to manipulate something that doesn't cause damage, you go second. And the enemies are typically going to try to fight, so they'll always go last. So, who's talking, who's doing, who's fighting?
I will go with do.
Okay.
For once, this is gonna pass.
I'll try talking.
Okay. So who are you talking to? Presumably the driver.
Sure.
He's thought that you were like Scaravore. Yeah, I'm totally along with this.
Yeah, we got the driver.
Yeah, yeah.
So I need to. What was that a
Yeah, persuasion.
persuasion?
Yeah.
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 Okay. 9, persuasion 9. So 18, yeah.
Oh, so what do you say to him?
I have no idea what's going on. I mean, all I know is, you know, he was in a trance. He's trying to help him. I got kind of dragged along because I was, you know, trying to call for help, but the taxi's being crazy.
It's funny you chose to get into one of these crazy tactics.
I did.
Crazy taxi. That's a hit.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to figure out why they're trying to kill her, but
Okay. The driver tells you that the doctor is stealing the pieces to the key. We need the key to free Scaravore. You should know this. Because he still assumes that you're.
yeah. So why are you trying to free Scaravore?
He is our master. He needs to be freed. He points the gun at you. He can't do anything with it yet, but he will intend to shoot you if you don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget. Did we figure out whether or not they would be immune or vulnerable? Not probably vulnerable, but immune to logical damage or emotional damage, or resistant to?
They resist emotion.
Okay. Cool. All right. In that case, then, you cannot. You cannot win. As an action, any creature in 60 feet that hears me and make an intelligence saving throw.
Of your choice.
Yes,
Any-
obviously not like, you know, my allies here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my new friend, Kevin. Yeah. Obviously,
He hasn't even introduced himself yet. How do you know it's Kevin?
he has a name tag on.
Hello, my name is
Yeah, intelligence saving throw DC 14.
Okay. I'll roll for all three of them. Get the other people from. They all passed.
Okay, well they still get half damage
Okay.
on a save, so there's that going for me. 3d8 plus 3. 20. So they each take 10 logical damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
To the three that were trying to shoot us.
You have the one in the car, and there's two from the pub that have caught up with you. Yeah.
Okay, so I gather that the guy that he was talking with that drove him there is now outside of the cab then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try to get into the driver's seat of the cab then. Unless, does anybody else know how to drive land vehicle?
Well, you already used your action.
Well, I don't want him to drive. I'm using my move.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am proficient in land and
I'm good with surface vehicles.
Okay.
So.
In that case, fine. I'll get in the passenger seat then. Yeah. Wait for somebody else. Wait for everybody else to get into the van. Get into the taxi.
I figured you would have let somebody pull a Dukes of Hazzard and just slide their way through into the driver's seat. Because if you're sitting in the passenger seat, it's gonna be a little difficult to. Because the driver's standing right in front of the driver's seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm in the passenger seat then. Yes.
Or at least the driver's door.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we still have 1, 2, 3 other people to go.
Assuming, doing or talking, or well, he's already talked.
I'm doing.
Okay.
Alright. This is probably stupid, but I like stupid.
It doesn't stop me.
I'm going to reach in the door.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a sleight of hand check on the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pull something out of my pocket that might be the key. and take off running. With them seeing what might be the key.
The rod, the piece of the rod he's supposed to have?
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up with something weird.
So you want them to follow you?
Yeah.
There. You looking for this? That's what you're saying?
Just, I'll get out of here!
Okay.
So, slide a hand to make it look like
Yeah.
17,
Okay. They believe it.
and I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And just head down an alley.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
Just
Assuming
have to
you're
bring back
saving
the-
Yes.
You're saving to attack, or you're doing, or something, you know.
Well, aren't the bad guys chasing him?
Not yet.
Well, okay.
It's the most logical, unless you two have something else you want to do to be a further distraction.
You may do something that changed their mind.
Somebody
No.
maybe get the gun out of my face. Just throw it out there.
That would be basically attacking, so they.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Assault rifle. I'm gonna do the 3-bullet volley. I'm gonna try to do all 3 with
No, they're in opposite directions. There's one on the
Oh,
car,
come on.
and there's 2 on behind you.
I'm gonna try to get the one that has the gun pointed at him.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
You've already lost one human, you're not going to lose another.
Just don't hit me.
Right. 20.
20 hits.
And then I'm gonna still do the volley, so 5 D10 piercing.
Say hello to my little friend.
5 D10.
Maybe we should change your bullets out for rubber bullets. That way it's less fatal.
It's not Star Trek.
That's true. But also the doctor. The doctor doesn't really like killing.
It's obvious these people are all mind controlled anyways.
Yeah.
As,
Under normal circumstances, they'd be innocent, you know.
exactly. As Dan was pointed out, the doctor likes to turn his friends into weapons. Yeah.
They're plugged into
31.
the Matrix. They could be
31.
Yes.
Wow. He's still up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it is now his turn.
Wait.
You had to
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have something to do or attack?
Let's see. First, can I do first aid on him?
He doesn't need it. Well, he's at
Doesn't
one
need
hit
it?
point, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Unless he gets shot again. First aid basically would stabilize, but he's already stabilized.
Okay, let's see. Stem baton, I can stun 1d4 stun bludgeoning damage to say the guy who's trying to attack him. Still, I mean.
Well, there's still the 2 guys coming up behind you that are
Okay.
less hurt. You know.
Okay.
If you want to be out of the.
But they don't have guns, do they?
Yes, they do.
They all have
they
guns.
do.
They all have guns.
Oh, they all have guns.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Like either you can give him more time by attacking the 2 who will probably
Yeah.
chase him down.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll attack them.
Well, he's running around though, so he wants them to chase him down.
Yeah.
I mean, not
true.
find you, but
Yeah, I
pursuit.
prefer him not find me.
Exactly. But
Right,
take
right.
pursuit though. So might as well try to take out the guy then. That's got a gun in his
Yeah.
face.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see.
I'm just thinking, if you don't take it down, that guy's gonna get back in the car,
All right.
thinking he's got the key in his pocket.
Shit.
Drive off, but
Oh. Well. Okay.
Just take the doctor off. Whoops.
Okay, what I roll?
very clearly injured.
To
So
do an
Yeah.
attack.
wouldn't put it much.
Let's see. It is if Sunbanon is finesse, so you can use your dexterity plus your proficiency. So d20
Okay.
plus 5.
Okay. So 2 plus 3. Maybe 20 plus 5. 10.
10 total?
10 to hit.
10
So
total.
no.
No.
Yeah.
You swing and he basically just like dodge very easily. Yeah. Okay, so in retaliation, he's going to
Yeah.
shoot at Terry.
Oh,
So first shot
We've rarely ever gotten shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
really.
Does a 14 hit Terry?
Let's see, what am I looking at?
AC 13.
AC, yeah, 13.
Okay. So you take.
How many points do you have?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you have 732 written there. And you have over
Yeah.
like 121? Like, what are these numbers?
No, this is 728.
7.
I've been using up points, but.
What was your original?
My original was 7, I believe.
Well, we leveled up
Oh,
5 times. We're at level 5, so like,
okay. What should I be?
we should have rolled for how much you would, each time you had gotten more hit points.
Yeah,
So is that,
I haven't been keeping track of that properly.
Not really look.
We should be at level 5.
So
Well,
I'm
it's-
here to
yes.
get that information.
What would be the average, I mean,
Well, not even knowing what you added in the first place.
well, if I added what I have right here, I've got 12.
You have 12 hit points.
12 hit points. Plus, I probably should have another 2 things to add to it. So minimum of 12. Mm-hmm.
how many just roll for it now? You have,
Okay.
you're
Okay.
die at a D8, you have a +1 to
D8.
your constitution.
All right.
So your first level already starts at 9, so your second
Yeah.
level,
Okay, it's 7.
9 plus 7.
7. Okay.
Okay. I'll jump to
All
right here.
All right. Plus 7.
Understand, so 8 now. Because it's +1.
Oh.
Your constitution
Plus
modifier.
Oh. 8.
So +9. That gets you first, second, third, fourth level. So
Okay.
one more.
One more.
You get
All
this
right.
level.
6.
6.
Okay.
All
So you
right.
have 39 hit points.
39 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the first shot already took 20 of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I still have 19 left.
Second shot. Yeah, 19 hits for another 23 hit points.
All
You're
right.
down to
well,
0.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, down to 0. Okay.
Right.
That's why he says maximum hit points right there, top line.
Yeah.
You keep that there, and you keep
Uh-huh.
everything else away from that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, that same driver tells the other 2 coming up, at least one of you, go down and chase him. The other, shoot one of them.
So what's the alley look like though?
Very dingy and like covered in several. It seems to be like the section for trash bins.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright. So I ignore difficult terrain. I get half cover if there's any debris. I got a 40-foot movement speed and I bonus action dash.
Okay.
Is there any cheese in there? Debris.
Yes. Just want to make sure they're got as far away as possible
Okay.
and as much cover as I can get out of
But
this.
still visible. Like, hey, I'm over here still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, at some point I gotta not be visible when there's
Sure.
All right. So they're going to involve like a stealth versus perception.
Half cover is +4 to my AC, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So that screwy rule we never come across in film.
Yes. So we'll just deal with the one he's going to shoot at Brute.
Fine. Go ahead.
First attack
Come out here, bro.
is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, how these guys getting this?
Oh, yeah, dragon. No, there's any dragons in this one. Oh, wait, there was. Never mind. We were actually on a planet. There were some dragons. Of all the things I could have listed off, I chose one that was actually there.
32 piercing damage. Second attack.
Oh!
I'm assuming a 10 will miss.
Yes.
Good.
I'm still up!
Yeah, he got shot, he doubled over it so he that one missed him. Oh! For a human, you hit hard! He's a Centauran, so he basically got the potato man.
The other one is going to dash down the alleyway after you and try to find you.
Okay.
So now it's contested
Yeah.
stealth and...
Yeah.
I'm not hiding.
Oh,
You're
it's
not
not
hiding.
hiding. Okay.
I'm not hiding. I'm just running and using my cover.
Okay. So he basically uses the whole thing to chase after you then.
Okay.
Not shooting, okay.
Yeah.
So his movement's 60 feet, though, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. Back up to the top. Who is talking and doing?
So who are we dealing with now, still?
You still got the driver,
Okay.
and one of them is chasing after him, and the other one just took a heavy shot at you.
Well, I'm done talking.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
throwing that out there now.
Well, I'll do an action of getting a jelly baby and shoving it in his mouth.
Okay.
One jelly baby deserves another.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
that's a
gonna
one.
You're a one
Yeah,
hit.
one hit point, yeah.
a one hit. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Okay.
Sorry, plot point. That's this
Yeah.
game. That's just being like so rude of me. So yes, technically that shouldn't have happened yet. Is anybody going to try to talk? No, didn't think so. Okay, moving on.
Anything non-violent action that you can do? Like,
That I want to do? No.
no. So only violent actions then. You have chosen death.
Well, you have you're the talker really. So
Yeah. I'm looking
Is
through.
Kristoff going to keep running, or
So,
I'll be doing.
okay.
these here, or these actions they're talking about, right?
The let's see. Where is your action? Oh, the quips. So
Okay.
the emotional argument, logical argument, charming case,
Okay.
yeah,
Look through
all
those.
those actions. There's been no damage done to the one that shot me though, right?
Well, a little bit. He did a logical.
did the 10 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use charming case,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and charm the taxi driver.
Okay.
The one that I almost killed.
Yeah. There's a method to my madness. Let's go with it.
Alright.
It says.
Anything that does emotional or logical damage is considered non-lethal, so it doesn't kill them, it just convinces them to
Right.
side with you.
Alright, so I roll and charisma, right?
Yeah.
11. Is it the?
Or is it his
Was it an
roll?
attack or a saving throw?
It's a saving throw.
So he has to roll.
Okay.
So on the this part right there on the page
He has
shows what your saving throw is.
Okay. So 14.
14. Alright. Wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma. He passes.
Charismatic. Oh.
Very charismatic.
All right.
Ah,
So
Nothing
he,
happens.
he
Right?
Is that your action? I thought it
That'd be his due.
was. Yeah, that weird bonus. Or you don't have a bonus action, do you?
no.
Okay.
I don't know. What would a bonus action show?
Well, do and move are typically done at the same time. So if you want to try to move away from him,
I'll move into the driver's seat. Close the door. I mean, if he's right there with the gun on my face, I'm right there by the seat.
okay.
Okay. That's good.
Alright. Thank you. Do.
I guess I can talk.
Well, then you should have gone before everybody.
Yeah, well, all right.
Talk goes first.
all
You have
right.
to decide what you're doing.
No, I'm not gonna talk.
Not gonna
Well, you had abilities, Dad. You're an empath, right? So you have.
If you have emotional or logical damage, you can do that before they shoot you.
Before.
Yes, because because they're due.
You have
Your
7
turn.
cantrips known. What are your cantrips?
I mean, this doesn't do anything
Oh
on
my
the save,
gosh.
does it?
Yes, you're the one who wrote this down.
So he
All right,
will-
cantrips.
Take 1d8.
I give myself a jelly baby. Just the,
He already gave you a jelly baby. You have 1 hit
Yeah.
point. Okay.
yeah, I got one baby.
If you get shot, it's just going to be way more than one.
Each
So.
save if
All
I'm
right.
drunk at 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to stream.
All right, protective area, charisma. All right, the charisma saving throw. I can't
I can choose to do
read
one
what my
or
Well, what's the name of the ability? And I can try to
two.
look it
So
up.
each roll will
Thanks.
save, and if
Um,
it's 2, they take 1d8.
protective
Okay.
area.
So yeah, no damage if it's...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to understand what I was reading.
All right. Yeah.
Been a long time since I've played anything just system.
Yes.
D&D.
Right. Right. Very different. Yeah.
Yeah, very different.
Yes.
Is
This
it protective
originally had
area?
its own custom
There's a
system.
key here.
That this version
Oh,
of it
I
is
got-
Doctors and Daleks has been
got
converted
it.
to 5th edition. And so a lot of things didn't work very well, so we read through it, it's like, this doesn't make any
Terrible,
sense,
yeah.
but it's fun to have emotional damage!
That's funny, yes.
So what is protective fluid?
Yeah, I'm
Protective
trying to get a
plea.
feel
You
for it.
plead with your
Yeah.
target to end violence, tugging their heartstrings in a way that gives them pause and protects your friends. All targets in range that you can hear you make a charisma saving throw against your class saving throw, or suffer 1d4 emotional damage. Additionally, all the allies within range gain 1 AC until the start of your next turn. Let's see.
It sounds like it would have been very useful.
It does,
that one.
it does 2d4 at 5th level. So, but you said they're immune to emotional damage.
They're resistant to
Resistant. Okay.
Okay, so what would be my charisma thing here? I got 10 here. Is that it? That, 13.
That's the saving throw.
Okay, so
You have that as well?
plus
I'd have it over here.
Oh, yeah.
You're just telling
13.
me these are the actions here, though, but this...
All right,
this is
predictive
actions
area.
Cantrips, yeah, or whatever.
That's
Where's
good
your
for 20
cantrips?
feet.
Right here.
I don't know.
Oh,
20 feet,
yeah,
yes.
I see.
Everything in a
Yeah.
60-foot radius would have
Yeah.
been a charisma save.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see
2d4, that's how much
3d8
emotional damage
plus
does.
3 emotional.
All right.
I mean, that would have been...
So,
They need to make the saving throw.
yeah.
Everybody who's in 20-foot range will. Or
Yes.
they use 22.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's only had 2 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll for 2.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Go. They both fail.
Good, okay. So 2d4 emotional damage.
It's still half of that.
Okay.
Because they
So
resist.
roll 2d4.
All right. Okay, there's 2
And I suppose if they succeeded, it would have been a quarter of that. So please don't make me do more math.
and 3, so it's 5.
5. So half of 5, 2.5 damage.
2.5.
Okay, that kills the driver.
Cool!
Fair
Okay.
enough, then I'm in the driver's seat.
There is her strength. And allies within 20 feet of you gain plus 1 AC. So you're in the passenger seat. I'm in the passenger seat, you're in the driver's seat,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And you're probably within 20 feet, right? And
Yeah,
you're
but it
within
doesn't
20.
kill the driver so much as it just makes
So
them
what happened to me?
because it's emotional.
You get
damage.
plus 1 AC.
It starts crying.
Plus
I don't know.
1 AC.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
No, he gets plus.
That's until the start of his next turn.
Oh,
So very temporary.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'll write it down there just in case.
It's not like a bard's vicious mockery. It's like,
Okay.
all right.
Uh,
So all we have left, I guess, is attackers.
P. Fudor asks, what are we in initiative
Go.
with?
So initiative in this game is either the typical D20.
I think she's meaning who are we fighting?
Oh, there's multiple. Well, you fought a driver who was working for Scaravore, and there's 2 guards who came from the pub, also working for Scaravore with assault rifles.
And the driver is dead.
Drivers, well,
You broke his heart.
I broke
broke his head. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Emotional
It's
damage.
down.
Yes.
It feels bad for pulling a gun.
Well,
on
he's
an
about to be
innocent's
dead.
face.
Before they attack,
Okay.
I want to do my action.
Yes.
I just want to turn around at the guy, hold up the clearly not thing, and use my tricky argument for logical damage.
Okay.
It is a DC 15 save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
They passed.
Okay, now I don't think tricky lets you do half, does it?
Is it the
Quick.
cantrip?
Yeah.
They're all quips, yeah.
Instead of spells, because you don't cast spells.
Tricky argument. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
Okay, well this is gonna... That clearly didn't work. I'm gonna run some more.
Just like the doctor holding up a box for the Daleks, and like, that is nothing. Oh no, it was a biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jammy Dodger.
Jammy Dodger, yeah.
80 feet off and hopefully around the corner.
Okay.
That would have been so much damage. I get a sneak attack on that thing.
Yes, you would.
Alright, we'll try to shoot the driver now.
Oh, the driver's down.
He's no longer a threat.
Alright, well, we'll try
He's
to...
laying on the ground.
Wow.
Crying.
Double shot. Wow.
The guy that's running after him.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to
Well,
shoot...
he's down the alley.
He's down
He's
there.
already dead 60 feet. You also got the other guy that shot
Look
you.
at the remaining
Yes, that's right. I need to shoot the guy that's trying to shoot me.
Good. He did. Pick your targets. Oh wait, you.
It's you who shot me. But I didn't get it. Let's see. 15.
That just hits.
Good. Okay.
Nice.
Lead poisoning damage.
So they have enough old water pipes that contain lead poisoning, so.
Yeah, bullets though.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not in Flint.
32.
32 damage?
Yep.
Okay, still up.
Oh, Christ.
Cricket.
He tried to shoot him.
What?
That's what P. Fedor says. He twitched, shoot him.
Okay, he shoots back at Brute.
Of course it does.
First attack.
You want to load a mag into him and you're surprised
He's gonna miss. His second attack is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. He's just firing wildly and just hitting nothing.
It's injected. Wouldn't that be lead venom instead of poisoning?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
All right, the other one dashes another 60 feet, trying to chase you down.
Okay.
So he still can't quite catch up with you, but yeah, he's not. He hasn't lost yet.
Nope.
No.
Terminator.
I mean, at least I'm gaining 20 feet on him every time, and I get my action.
Yeah.
All right, back up to the top. Who's talking? Who's doing? Assuming people are going to skip straight to doing and do emotional or logical damage to try to take this guy out.
I'm just gonna keep attacking at this point
Right.
until I wipe him out.
Talk again with protective area.
Okay.
Do that again.
What's that save?
Okay, that was a DC 13.
And our AC is no longer +1.
No.
It's back to the top.
Yeah.
Although it will be if he succeeds, right?
Yes.
What now?
Criticism saving throw DC 13.
Yeah.
He passed,
Okay.
Oh,
so nothing happens, right?
Nothing else success.
okay. Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
No plus one, no
It's a
damage.
cantrip, so.
Yeah, no plus one, no damage. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Either you plan on taking this guy out, then I gather.
I am.
Okay. We're still within the first minute, right? Of when all this happened.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to rush over, get out of the car, rush over to the our guide.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Revivify on him.
We're good. Fine.
Yes, I want the guy back.
Fair enough.
He deserves to be back.
You should just give him a jelly baby.
Was he? With he?
Oh no, that's true. That's true. No, that wouldn't be sufficient. No, he's dead.
Okay.
He got bullet holes all over him.
Yes. Okay. So
He's riddled.
I was about to regenerate there a bit. But I got to get a
Yeah,
jelly
it's
baby.
been
I had
rolled.
still some regenerative energy in me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
River Song was able to do it for the doctor, so why not? Yeah.
Sure.
How many years of your life are you giving up?
I don't know, a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's gotta be a check for that.
For
I mean,
Revivify?
normally it's a 300 gold piece diamond. That's the thing. So.
Let's just do a medicine check, just to be sure.
Man, I'm not proficient in that for being called doctor. I only got 3.
What a terrible doctor.
Plus 4, so 7.
7.
I only get the one to Revivify though.
Okay, fine.
I can't use it again until tomorrow. So.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
He's back up.
And it's an NPC.
And what happened there?
You died. Don't walk into the light. We still need you.
I was in heaven.
Welcome back.
He's very unhappy with you.
There's still the conspiracy going on.
Oh. I didn't care. I wasn't in it. Okay. Moving on. Do you're still running?
So, can I, in 40 feet, break line of sight from him? Get around a corner, do something.
Seems like every time you've done so, there hasn't been enough time that he notices where you're going and still has enough movement to be able to follow you and see.
Okay? If I move 40, dash 40, can I just get around a corner in my action?
Yeah.
Because I want to use, with that, use an action for stealth.
Okay.
And just hide somewhere.
Alright.
Which, at that point, I should already have cleared 60 extra feet between us. So I have a 16 for stealth.
Okay. So we'll find out later what happens with that.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Alright. Well, you got out of the car, right?
I got out of the yard and revived the guy with glowing light, and you're like, what just happened there?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I'm still a little confused with what's going on. Wondering, if I'm ever gonna call a police officer again.
Not to mention a potato's committing mass murder on the street with an assault rifle.
Lord, this is talking about.
Right.
He aimed at a guy that was already on the ground.
Yeah.
I won't wish Jammy on you.
He considered it. I'm going to try and not have this other guard killed. I'm going to use my fire extinguisher
Okay.
to blind the guard, and maybe if he's incapacitated, trigger happy here won't just kill him.
I'm still gonna shoot. But
Well,
when
if
the
you were trying to do that, could this guy make a wisdom saving throw to try to get snapped out of the connection like he did?
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
So you still have to roll to hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now this is like spraying in the face.
Yes.
So you can't see it.
Yeah, 1d6 cold and blended.
Yeah.
Rolled a 13.
13 plus 5, 18.
So 18.
Alright, that hits.
Alright.
Alright, still roll damage, because it does do.
Full damage.
1d6.
Yeah, we'll just go over so they get
One of those out yet. 4
Okay.
That's it, just 4.
and then 4.
Yeah.
And blind.
Okay. Save. He is still enthralled.
We tried.
I'm going to attempt to finish off the one that shot me.
Okay. He is covered in this white mist.
I don't care.
But he's also
He
blinded.
blinded.
Oh yeah, blinded, so it cancels the other negative, yeah.
He's about to go down.
I tried.
17.
That hits.
He's gone.
I'm just trying to figure out why I'm carrying a fire extinguisher.
33.
I'll go with
Hey,
it.
you did.
Bye.
You think that's bad? I pulled some weird things out of my pockets.
So we got 1 left, or no, 2 left.
Well, I got a discus too.
One.
1 left.
The one that was chasing after him.
That's right. Okay.
So he's gonna try to make that check.
He gave me a sandwich bag so I could put an alien finger inside.
He does not find you.
Cool.
And so and you don't really know where you are anymore at this point, considering how many zigzags and crossing and things.
Yeah,
So
sounds
you don't
right.
know where you are. He doesn't know where you are. You don't even know where you are.
The perfect stealth.
Yes.
Well, now I'll just have to
How
wait
far?
until he's not around.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they from where we are at now?
At this point, like 120 feet.
Oh, I
A
got
little more. It
120.
was 3 turns, wasn't it?
3 turns. I crank out 80, so
That's 100.
160, 240 feet for me.
You could also have been like spiraling around though. And
It wasn't like a straight line away from you. It was all kinds of zigzags. So
Yeah.
But
it's
it's still
still very far away.
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah.
within 200
But,
feet.
yeah, 125 is my range on an assault rifle, so.
Just point down the air. Boom. Well, that's next
But as long
turn.
as the debris is covered on the alleyway too.
So as far as the rescue is concerned, if you want to just like take the key from the sobbing driver and use this taxi cab to go to the next location, because you did figure out, unless you want to roll a history check,
I don't
where
even
you
know
can
where
tell
this
me.
location is.
Yes, because you found the pub and you figured out what the other two were. Roll a history check to see if you remember what the other two locations
because
were.
obviously none of us were too nuts. So
That's right.
So we're just gonna leave him hiding.
16.
Yeah,
Okay.
best distraction I've done this entire game.
Yeah, pretty much.
The other
You
one's
know
gotten
that
shot
one
and
of
bitten
them
by a dinosaur.
is in the basement of a family home, and the other is in the crypt of a church.
Ah, the church, yes.
Yes.
You want to go to the church or the family home?
Well, I see you're not pulling our number right now.
Nope.
You probably don't have a phone on you, do you? Can I try?
I want to fill in Kevin on what's been going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to know what's going on.
Hi there. What's your name? Kevin. I see your
Kevin,
name
yes.
tag. I don't know what. Yeah. You're probably a manager from somewhere. I don't know where. Anyways, I don't get around shopping much. Anyways, so
I wonder. Do you do anything but shoot people?
I didn't shoot anybody.
He'd prefer you didn't, but you know.
If you must know, I'm a soldier background. That's why I shot
Fair
so
enough.
much.
Fair enough.
That's excuse always works.
Not to say I'm not grateful
Always.
for you taking care of the one with the gun in my face.
That's what I'm saying.
So, Scaravore.
Scaravore.
See, you hadn't said it for 2 minutes, so I did forgot.
Yeah.
Scaravore. There's going to be an enormous silver box deep in the underground, below the subway system, and it's an alien in there, and it's trying to take over people's minds, trying to get himself released. There are 3 rods. We have one of them. We're trying to keep them away from him, or maybe try and take it to him, try and put him back to sleep. Haven't tried to figure that part out yet, but we know it's probably better in our hands than in the taxi driver and the homeless people's hands. So there's a church we need to go to, and some family's basement. Doesn't sound as awkward. It sounds awkward as it sounds. Where the other 2 are. Is there anything else?
I think that's pretty much it.
He's a Centauran. He's a soldier. This is Rick.
Rick Terry.
Rick Terry.
Yeah.
A human from the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And Christoph, he was the guy that ran away.
Are we going to go after him at some point, or we just leave him to his own devices?
Well, if you're like the most recent doctor, you don't care about any of your companions.
Yeah.
I do. I never use Revivify on an NPC. Okay, so like
Yes, yes.
I care about these people.
Yes.
They
You
will
take
revive
it
an
with you.
NPC.
Yeah.
But he lets the Victorian lady just walk off.
She made her choice.
Too weird.
She loved those. You know, we were on a planet full of dinosaurs still, and so she liked the dino burgers. Anyways, I presume. I don't know, can you guys call out? Christoph!
Do Marco Polo with this guy running around with a gun?
Do we have some way to detect people? You can sense.
I have to detect thoughts or sending, which are, like I can do one of those per long rest, or I can do message, but that's got a shorter range to it.
Well, he's probably around 200 feet away from you right now, wherever he is in the city.
200 feet in the cities. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of places you could be possibly at.
Mhm.
So you're mentioning a church or a family home?
Okay, message has a range of 120 feet.
Mhm.
So if he's within 120 feet, like you said, there's some zigzagging and whatnot.
Yeah.
He could be within that range. I only, unfortunately, had that once per long rest, so I'm going to try to use that and say, Christoph, can you hear me?
Am I
Right?
Make a perception check.
Can you come back to the car?
Perception check.
Perception.
9.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, he's further than 120 feet away. Which kind of makes things worse.
What's the guy doing that's around?
He just like patrolling the area, trying to get a bead on like survival checks, trying to track footprints or any sort of indication of where he could have gone. But you know, if you make any sound or try to step out, he'll probably find you.
Well, can I stealth out?
Are you trying to go out to a main street again?
Try and double back and hopefully, while he's looking that way, head back.
Alright, stealth versus his.
Perception.
Yeah.
So see, I'm at 1 hit point.
10.
You're at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
He's still got less than that, so.
You both have more than that, right?
I will
Still
head
max,
back
yeah.
towards them.
22.
Well,
Okay. Probably gonna take one more attempt if you're dashing out.
Okay.
Stealth versus, trying to cover your tracks so he doesn't find you again.
22.
Yes, you definitely. He
Hey,
pops
guys.
out as you're in the car. You're trying to drive around the main area. You see him bolt out one of the paths.
Jump in quick.
Dealing for taxi?
You might want this.
Oh. Wait, what's this?
About the only thing that you had that looked like a rod.
Okay, so they already had a rod?
The key was a rod, right?
The piece of the key.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what else did you have that looked like that?
Oh,
Yeah, I had my
screwdriver.
So one thing I have on me!
It makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Could point at him with it. I don't know what this does.
So we're all in the car now.
Yes.
Oh,
Very cramped
Okay.
So-
London tax.
The Sacred Church of All Righteous Angels, or House on Cripplegate.
Do we feel like we have enough time to short rest?
Sure.
Or it would take an hour?
Well, no, you know that now that they know that you know about the pieces, if you don't head for them immediately, they're going to take it for themselves and make you give them the last piece.
If we're taking input, I'm going to suggest, and I'm going to use my, there's something here.
Hear me out. You're not damaged, right?
Nope.
How long does it take to drive to either of these locations?
About 10 minutes.
All right. That is, what, 10 turns a minute? So,
Good.
with jelly babies?
Jelly babies, yeah.
1 per minute? How many are you going to get in that time frame?
When you make your Goodberry cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. This is why it's not that in 5e.
So I'm going to throw
So yeah,
down
you're
there-
equidistant from the church and from the house. So
Oh,
if you go
diabetic.
one or the other, if you go one, it's going to take 10, and then it's going to take 20 to get the other one.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this out there using my I'm in charge trait. I'm going to suggest the church
Okay.
because in my experience, families involved in cults are, well, they're bad news. We're just going to go to church.
Well, this whole thing is bad news, so yeah.
Right. Well, we're just going to go to church.
Okay.
It's not like it's an easier target.
So we're going to generate jelly babies on the way? Or what?
Do you think this church has a dragon man under it?
I don't know. The churches are more public areas in my head.
So how many
Cult
jelly babies
families are weird.
generate?
We both generate 10 jelly babies.
Yeah, okay.
It takes an action, 6 seconds to eat one.
Yeah.
So that's 10 hit points every minute over 10 minutes. So theoretically, what, 20 hit points a minute
We could,
multiplied by 10? Does that bring everyone's HP up?
That would bring the max, yeah, so.
okay.
There we go, alright.
Both your
Thank
like
you.
jelly baby, jelly baby, jelly baby, jelly baby, jelly baby.
Eat more!
so we're all at max.
I don't need any.
Well, you're driving, so yeah.
Well, I'm
Awesome.
maxed anyway.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
But
Well, it's going to take all these actions during the 10 minutes to feed each other jelly babies in the back seat.
We don't have to be each other!
They're sitting in the back seat just shoving jelly babies when we're up front like...
Okay.
You all know.
jelly baby.
Yes, yes.
I'm good.
Okay.
My impressions of y'all are just getting weirder and weirder.
Uh-huh.
So, you arrive at the church.
It's the one place where eating candy is healthy for you.
The church is a quite small one, a little more than a simple chapel, really. Its modest graveyard is ringed with trees, making it hard to even see the church itself from the nearby road. Office buildings and apartment blocks tower around it, but over the centuries it has remained. A low brick wall surrounds the church and graveyard with a weather-beaten sign at its gate showing the name of the place.
How low a brick wall? Is it like waist height, shoulder height?
3 feet.
3 feet up.
Oh yeah, we also brought the guide with us, right?
There's not enough room in it.
Really?
Yeah.
You got the trunk? Yeah, sure.
He's gone. He died, and he's like, I'm glad I could help you, but I don't think I'm going to travel with you anymore. You're bad luck.
Yeah, but there's a reason why I brought you back, so you can help us.
I can help other ways. I'm not going to be with you.
Are you going to show up in an opportunity time, and then, you know...
I might.
Okay.
But I think you're good now.
I'm going to hold you to
You
that.
got all the paper. You're good now.
We may still need your help. I'm the doctor.
I'm the travel guide.
Okay.
Anyways, so do you enter the church?
I start getting the flames of fire. Ah! No.
You're the one who wanted us to go here.
I don't know. Are there multiple entrances to the building, or is it just the main?
There's one main entrance, and there's also a locked gate toward the crypt.
For good measure, not that I really need it, my tiny Lord-esque pockets, I'm going to take whatever car emergency kit's in the trunk of the taxi with us. There's all sorts of fun things in those kits.
It's a taxi. He's got to have one.
Yeah. Strobing lights, flares, those little triangle things.
There's a flashlight and some bandages.
Yeah, about everything I have in my pockets anyways.
Yeah.
But
Another side of it, yeah.
we stock it.
Yeah.
Do we see any of the symbols that we've been looking for?
No.
Okay.
We're going to the crypt, we're going in the church.
Well, the crypt door is locked.
Well, I'm going to suggest trying to get through the gate to the crypt. And anything hidden like this is not going to be in the main building. It's going to be in the crypt.
Do you want to get the lock or you want me to?
I'm not actually proficient in them, so... in a thief's tool, so...
You have a sonic screwdriver.
I have a fire
True.
extinguisher. I can bludgeon the lock off of there.
Wow.
You're welcome to do it.
As you
Okay.
approach, you see a rather rotund man in the vicar's outfit. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
In the crypt?
Pay our respects.
Only I can let people into the crypt. Who are you paying respects to? May I ask? I can tell you if their grave's here.
Presumably you're local.
Yes.
I'm Reverend Albert Corson.
All right, I'm going to use Tug Heartstrings. It's a charisma save.
Okay.
And how does that work? What are you trying
What does
to
it, what does it do? Does?
Well, it says hostile creature in 60 feet that can hear you makes a charisma save. They fail, take 3d8 plus 3 emotional, half on success. Also used out of combat when appealing to somebody's emotions, allowing you to re-roll a failed check with advantage.
So basically it means that you're trying to convince him, and if you fail to convince him, you can roll again.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the number you're saving against them? Like, my charisma?
No, you're 14 creature.
14, okay.
Okay. So what are you telling him?
That I have multiple family members in there, and I'm showing my new friends around.
It's kind of an awkward request.
Well,
You don't show them dead family members, you show them living ones.
they don't live where there's crypts. There's not anything they're familiar with, and they're just kind of curious.
How are you not familiar with crypts?
The water table was high. It has to be above ground.
Well, I can tell you for one thing, 3 of my parishioners, there were several of them praying, about half of them I've already asked to go into the crypt about 10 minutes ago, and they left.
Okay.
Maybe they're related.
Well, we'll let you in. I'll let you in, but I don't think you'll... You can go ahead and look around.
That's all I ask.
But don't open any of the crypts, no sir.
I wasn't going to.
I don't want any grave robbers around here.
I wasn't going
No.
Why'd you emphasize it that
to.
way?
I'm just saying, I'm not going to open any crypts.
He barely knows us. And you shoot how many guys now? Yeah.
So, make a investigation check.
Investigation.
We're in the crypt.
Let me do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there a crypt keeper? Or he's the vicar?
18.
Okay. You do find.
I got plus 8.
I mean, I gotta see her. I can talk when we end places, but I can't do much better than there.
Feel all of our strengths.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the deepest section of the crypt, you find one tomb door that has been already slightly moved. Out of all the other ones, that look like they're like straight on.
Okay. Are there any years on it?
Yeah, it's definitely the oldest one in the entire crypt.
What year is it?
You have to make it up.
All it says is that there's the oldest one, 1492.
1492. Relatively new for England when you think about it. All right. Let's look in.
All right, it's just a dead body.
Is it new dead or
Skeleton.
so 500 plus years dead?
Yes.
There's no who found this guy. Sorry.
No.
No.
No. It looks like something was removed from the body.
A rod?
An object or like a rib?
An object.
Okay.
Something he was buried with. He had other like jewels and coins that they didn't take.
So we wanted to make a woman, and then they stole his rib. Brilliant.
Well, I hear there's jewels and coins here.
No, we don't take it.
The vicar asked him, like, what are you doing? Are you trying to steal? I just told you not to rob the graves.
We're not taking them.
This was open when we got here.
That's right. Well, we're not taking
Oh,
anything.
my parishioners, they must have taken something.
They're their parishioners. What are their names? Where do they live? I'm sure you have a parish registry, right?
They live on Cripplegate?
They do live on Cripplegate.
I know where we're going.
Okay. Do you know who was buried here?
Oh, no, sorry. It's just the date.
We have a
1492.
Yes.
Just the year.
Yep.
wow. We have a house
The
party.
name's faded away. It's so old.
And it's on any of the records.
No.
I think we have a house party to get to.
He's like, empty your pockets first. I want to make sure you didn't steal anything.
Really? I'll just start dumping out random stuff. Road flare, sandwich bags, radio, coins from random planets.
This could take a while.
Half of his old sandwich that was left sitting around.
Okay, fine. You didn't steal anything. Just go away, please.
Not from here. All right, gathering it all back up.
All right.
He knows exactly which pocket everything is in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a system to it.
It's really tempting to slide a hand out one of those coins.
So that took another 10 minutes.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're 20
Oh, are we
minutes
on the
out.
clock?
Now we're 20 minutes out from...
You already know that they've taken the piece from here, and another 10 minutes doing this whole discussion and putting it in the pockets, and it's got another 20 minutes. In all likelihood, they probably would have taken the piece from there as well. But you can still go check.
Okay, where would they be taking
But you know you have the
I don't
one
know
piece, they
anything.
can't finish it.
Right. Where would they be taking them to? 'Cause I have no idea.
Would they be taking it to the bank or wherever that deep area is?
The subway, the underground area
Yeah,
where you found
yeah.
it.
Presumably that would be there in gold. That's where the box is.
Do you want to beat them to it?
Should we hide the rod we have, just in case they end up recovering it from us somehow and, activating this alien device thing?
How close is this subway
And I
to
seem
the
to recall
terrace?
meeting this gentleman in a police box that was much
At
bigger than it
this
supposed to be.
point... Oh, it's
Oh,
still
you
changed?
told me that?
Yeah.
That's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's called the TARDIS.
So why don't we hide this rod thing in this
The TARDIS?
not police box?
Yes.
For as much detail as this gave of like areas around things, I'm not sure if they mentioned the Thames.
Hear me out. They need 3 pieces to open this. You can go anywhere in time and space
Yeah.
with the 1 piece you have.
Hmm.
And we can also try and flood the subway just for good measure.
Flood the subway.
Yeah.
Killing all the innocent people?
They tried to swim out.
Well,
Well,
the potato do
This book is so red.
Combat casualties, right?
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
If this were Lotus Dimension, everyone would be like, no, you can't hurt people.
I mean,
well, how about
theoretically.
we just get people out of the subway, find out a time when the subways are not running, then flood it.
Couldn't you just like put the TARDIS partway in the water, just let water keep flowing in, go to wherever you want, just kind of tilt the TARDIS like a bag of holding with an ocean.
I mean, I had like 3 swimming pools.
Well, there's that.
I mean, the entranceway was barely big enough for a person to fit through to get down into the lower sections where they were digging.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to fit the TARDIS.
I still think we just deposit this at like the end of the universe.
Well, if it's the very bottom of the subway,
I
we
read
wouldn't have
about a
to
good
flood them.
restaurant there.
We really wouldn't have to flood the whole subway, just that very bottom part.
Yeah.
Where there's not going to be anybody anyway.
And the water makes it real easy to get down to the bottom part.
Yeah, you just dump it.
Well,
And Phil's-
you
it's
also
not-
believe that you can use the completed key to stop Scaravore. They want to use it to activate him, but you can use it to permanently stop it. So,
Do we know
How
how?
convinced are we of
But we
that?
have to get the whole key to do that.
yes.
Right, so until we get the whole key, we ought to hide the part we have so no one else can get it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Makes sense.
Like I said,
Chuck it in
this
the heart
guy
of the TARDIS.
inside this police box that wasn't a police box. You know. I think we should-
How far away is the TARDIS?
The mission assumes you're going to collect the key. Yes. I really can't go any farther if you refuse to collect the key.
Oh, we'll go get the other 2 parts. We just need to make sure this one part's perfectly safe.
Yeah. Yeah. we
At
wanna
this
do
point, the TARDIS is about half an hour away.
Not only should we hide it, we should make a facsimile of it.
Well, that's for walking, though. We could drive there.
Yes.
We have the
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I will take
that. Okay.
But
At
we
least
should
leave
make
the
a
part
fake.
inside the TARDIS for a while.
Ooh, and we can also drive cranes
no,
too.
no, I-
Because all the taxi drivers drive
Right,
cranes.
I
now.
I said, it took
Good
20
excuse.
I said it took 10 minutes to drive there.
Yeah.
So it's a 30-minute to drive.
Okay.
Okay.
It was 10 minutes to walk to the from the TARDIS to the taxi garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it would then be
20 minutes to drive.
10 minutes to get back to the taxi area and
Yeah, 10
roughly
minutes
2
back.
minutes since it was a 10-minute walk
Yeah.
to get to the TARDIS.
Yeah.
So we can get there in 12 minutes versus the other house in 20.
Yeah.
So let's go to the TARDIS.
By the door. Get the key in there.
What about making a fake? Fake rod. Bring with us.
Can I have the TARDIS do that for me?
Do you have a 3D printer?
I'm sure I have a room with a 3D printer.
You go back and the TARDIS isn't there.
Why would you do
Because
this?
Oyster Bells makes sure that the TARDIS hides itself for its own safety. Come back! Why do you keep doing this to me?
By far the worst vehicle I have ever heard of.
It
Travels through all the time and space.
When it wants to.
Yes. It travels. Let's say we did always.
Fair enough.
Can you communicate with it when it's...
You had the opportunity to turn off that feature. And
Didn't
you
we turn
didn't.
off? Didn't we turn that off in second session? That's what Pete Fudor says.
You wanted, you thought about it, but you didn't officially say you were going to do it. You're like, it's safer that way to protect itself. If you turn it off, it's basically turning off your firewall, turning off any major security you have. And you don't want someone taking the TARDIS, you want it to protect itself.
Okay. Is there somewhere else safe? You're local. Is there somewhere else safe locally we could trust it to? Probably not to a person, an individual, because they could have their minds taken over.
Can't you communicate with the TARDIS at all? I mean, you are the doctor.
When she flies away, she does a good job of it.
She knows to come back when
I
everything's
would-
safe.
I would suggest.
Hopefully, I'm still me.
And that is part of the book's plot, to say that the TARDIS runs away, so it makes it more difficult for you guys. I'm sorry.
And I would suggest hiding it really any random spot. I mean, 'cause if these folks can read minds, hiding it at my house wouldn't be a good idea because they might know where I live, and they might try that. But I would pick a random spot, and only one of us should know where it's at. Whoever has the greatest ability to protect against mind reading should, be the one that hides it.
Oh, great, me then. Basically what you said before, right? The
Yeah.
doctor's supposed to be the one to,
Yeah.
resist it.
All right, everyone other than the doctor, make a wisdom saving throw.
So 14 plus modifier,
Yes.
so 15.
I got 14.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
What did you say? Plus 5?
Yeah. Plus 5, 4, plus 5, 9.
Sorry. Once again, Terry, you're under the thrall of Scaravore, and you basically give a message out, basically as if you're possessed. You just kind of stand there and go, "We have the other parts. Come finish the key. Come finish the key."
Can somebody take me out?
Because you already know where the cube is. They want you to go there, and they're basically like, "We will not release him until you finish the key."
All right.
Well, that doesn't make sense. That she can't protect me somehow.
Well, I mean, I didn't think to put a full hat on you.
The rest of you did see more visions of the two possibilities of the key. For sure, you know that if you're able to get the other two parts, instead of them getting your part, you can use it to stop Scaravore.
Fair enough. As long as we know that. Let's take our chances then.
Am I able to hide the one I have in a place that they don't see?
Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna get 2.
That's what I had.
13.
I will say my perception is 0, so I wouldn't see any arguments.
What's everybody's passive
Well,
perception?
they're trying to use Terry, who's with you, to try to see what happened to it. They know you
Close his eyes,
have
close his eyes!
already rolled. He didn't see where you put it. He knows you have it. But as
Okay,
far
go
as
ahead.
using Terry to take it from you, he can't do that.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't know
So,
where to put it.
he's using you as a mouthpiece again. Get in the taxi,
Yeah.
come to the subway, combine the key, and you can have your friend back.
Do we want to bring it with us anyways? Try to undermine their situation when we get there. We put the 3 together, and then we swipe it. You cover your ears.
Or put a sack over his head.
Yeah, we can't make a fake one. We can't make a fake one. So yeah, just bring it along. Because I was thinking a fake one would be a distraction. Like, why is the key not working? Kind
It's
of
a
thing.
fake.
And it would give us some time in the confusion to do something, but we can't do that now. So just bring it along.
Okay. Are we able to find a way to make a fake?
Stupid self-aware TARDIS.
Roll a investigation check. Or engineering.
Engineering.
Those would probably be this guy.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's only a 13.
No, this is a very specific design to the point where it basically,
Unless someone wanted to inspiration that.
I'll inspiration that, sure.
Hey! 17.
okay, you could make something that looks like a copy, but it will not have the same properties and attributes. You'll immediately be identified as, it doesn't have the interlocking section. So the moment they try to put it toward the rest of the pieces, it won't connect.
So at a distance, it'll work. As a, look at here!
Yes, but it won't last very long.
Sure.
That's alright. I can run.
Okay.
It's not a good plan, but it's planned.
Yes. Okay. I probably have mine the rod somewhere in an unknown pocket. Anyways,
Do you know how
Real
to
quick, Bruce,
combine
do you have any
the
explosives?
real one to make it shutting down?
What kind are you looking
You
for?
have to know that ahead of time.
Literally
But while
anything,
you're
rather than
tricking
you
him-
trying to do some chemistry.
While you're tricking them,
No.
then they're going for your key.
I don't see
From what you
You
can
guys
tell
can
of the
attack.
symbols, that it was the intent of the user who combined them.
Yeah.
the intent of it. Okay.
Yes. It senses the intent of the person holding
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
So I just need to make sure I'm the one holding it
Yes.
when they get put together.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay. or one of us, except for you right now.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
And all I have to,
Okay,
He is
so
still the
presumably we could take off the sack from his head,
Yeah.
and you say, okay, lead the way to him then, and he'll lead us the way to
Okay.
the place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So leading you to the subway.
So I can give him the
as,
key
as
then.
you're passing through, you see tons
Okay,
of people
key.
like
So
Scaravore,
Yeah,
Scar just
Scar.
walking through the city streets, like making like hand gestures and praise of Scaravore, and they're basically like they're like a parade procession.
They're
of,
converging.
converging, following you to make sure you don't back out of this.
okay.
Is there catering? Okay.
You got lots of innocent people
Does Scaravore
being
provide food?
forced to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of innocent people probably think he doesn't have explosives. Probably a good thing.
All right.
I still have my guns.
I mean, guns versus explosives, you only have limited ammo. Explosions tend to,
You also do the zap thing.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The Zygon Zapper.
Fair enough.
You do lightning damage, yes.
Yes.
Do you have anything you can possibly attach? No. Where's the shop?
Yeah.
Before long, you realize you're traveling the mandala.
The route that we're taking.
Because the route you're taking ends up being the yeah. As you drive, you see the sky darken, the buildings twist and become taller and more menacing.
The buildings become taller?
Yes.
That's quite the construction feat.
Mm-hmm.
What was in those jelly babies?
Oh no, I grabbed the wrong bag.
The car suddenly idles to a slow halt after gently bumping into a postbox.
Enter gently.
Yes.
Ding.
And so you have to, at this point, get out of the car and walk the rest of the way.
Naturally. But he was the one driving, right? So.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, the car just suddenly stops working.
Well, yeah, because he stopped it.
The route becomes more and more surreal as you travel closer.
So if the car stopped working, do our personal effects still function? Whatever you guys might have, that it might be electronic or digital?
Doctor, make a...
'Cause I don't have anything like that. I have a discus and a fire extinguisher.
Low tech.
Yeah, I'm very low tech.
Make a science check.
Science, I got 8 on that. Okay, good.
I don't trust the EU, so I don't keep anything technological on me.
23.
You notice that you are less affected by these images, as you believe this is a very strong psychic reaction to, combining the key pieces together. You are aware of them. You are more in control of your, like they don't exist. They're not real. Everyone else is just really freaked out by it.
Okay. Oh, speaking of psychic, you're also a cyborg. So you have like a psychic paper basically built into your hand that sort of you can develop. It
shows what I want the viewer to see. Got it.
Yes, yeah.
Or what the viewer thinks they should see. Okay.
So I'm food and health inspector or something like that, or
That's
whatever
like
the
show
case
ID.
is. Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
right there.
Yeah.
I need everyone to either make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Uh-oh.
I can do it.
Acrobatics for me. It's -1 to athletics.
Go with acrobatics.
All right. So that's D20
21,
plus modifier.
21 for athletics.
Right. D20 plus modifier here.
Yeah.
22 for acrobatics.
Ooh.
Well, I
Would
thought
he be
about
rolling,
I got
though?
an 11.
Would he be rolling? Because he's one of the drones now, right now. So.
Oh, no, he would not be rolling.
Okay, you're fine.
That's good because I
I rolled an 11.
Okay. And,
Unnatural 20.
okay, so, Kevin, you take
Yay.
Your first damage.
4 bludgeoning damage as a car slams into you.
A car.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it our car?
No.
Okay. I was about to yell at that guy.
You notice that the other cars, as you're driving around, are veering toward you.
It's not our guide, is it?
No.
Nah.
shouldn't have done that.
I don't know.
The people who were following you, they're just slowly walking along, just like matching your pace, staring at you the entire time, basically following you into the proper location. The streets start getting thinner, the buildings are taller and
That's
darker.
fitting on the cluster.
As you approach, one building seems to stand out amongst the huge shapes that cluster ever closer. On top of this skyscraper, a glare of energy can be seen, lighting up the whole city with a sickly yellow tint. You feel hatred pour out from this presence. You need to make an insight check. One
All
you.
of us?
Well, just one of you.
That's fine.
Yeah, I have a -1.
I'm a 1.
That's great.
Yeah, 1.
Go for it.
21. Nice.
Okay. You notice the inhabitants of the city seem to be clustering around this ominous skyscraper, almost shielding it.
Cluster around the skyscraper, almost shielding it.
I
I'm very insightful.
remember another similar situation.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
No, with this gentleman here. And a bunch of exploding heads.
Yeah, there's at least 100 people surrounding you. They're just normal civilians, so they wouldn't take much damage, but there's a lot of them.
So they could do a lot of damage as well. I guess it could be enthralled.
So if they have an explosion or the building topples or something like that, it'll be a tragedy.
Yeah.
Yes. As opposed to...
They're trying to make it
good.
as difficult for you as possible to be like, oh, you don't want to fight. You don't
Yeah.
want to let all these innocent people...
You don't want to shoot me, I'm surrounded with babies! I
Yeah.
put babies all over me! You can't shoot me! I think it was actually in a comic book one time where the villain did that.
Mhm. All right, let's see. They have the stats here for facing an army.
Let's not do that. Let's face them and then walk away. We're walking through them. They need us.
So we're doing the passive thing?
You know you want to truck my arm.
That's
Well,
the thing.
he's still under their thrall, so he's basically like trying to guide you away from this skyscraper as well. Like you need to go down to the basement of the, because it's a skyscraper and maybe like a block or a couple blocks away, like toward the subway.
Okay.
So do you book it through the crowd, because there's a crowd behind you, crowd in front of you, crowd to your side? Do you try to run through them toward the skyscraper, or do you follow him to the subway?
I was presuming that they would have the rods down there in the subway, right?
Yes.
And he was told to bring us to the subway.
So you're going to follow
So
through the
we're going
subway.
to follow. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that's my call.
Gee. We don't know why they're protecting this building, but
Yes.
you haven't given us any reason for us
We
to
could
enter the
send
building.
our stealthy fast guy to investigate the building.
Split the party again.
No, I'll go investigate the building. I got a disguise kit. I can blend in.
You just have to say Scaravore a couple times.
Well,
But
but
you
I
remember to
can,
pronounce it that way, yeah.
I can blend in, and I have the personality traits to get me in there. Because we have to assume that the ones in the building aren't enthralled and mindless drones. I'm going to go investigate the building
Okay.
while they continue on.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Against an army.
Or a stealth check if I'm using a disguise kit.
Well, you still need to blend your way in, so it's less...
You'll
Stealth-
need to apply to those guys.
Stealth is an Assassin's Creed style. You are blending in with the audience, and even they are just protecting it. They're not going toward it. So you going toward it would automatically be considered,
Again,
against the grain. Yeah. You can look like them, but they'll know you're not one of them if you are going toward it.
All right.
Plus, you're splitting the party, and I don't think you want hundreds of people against you.
I understand that. Take a look at these. Let me know if any of these would help there. Because I could read them all off, but it'd take forever.
Alright,
Yeah.
while they're looking, I'm going to use my fun deep pockets which I can pull one common or uncommon item out of my pocket per long rest.
Hmm.
Not these little mundane
Something
things
I'm
that
in
just let
charge.
you get. No.
An air of confidence.
Nitro 9.
Hmm.
It's an uncommon item.
Mhm.
It starts with 1d4 plus 1 charges.
Okay.
It's a homemade explosive.
That was more like in normal situations.
So you're gonna throw a homemade
we were first
explosive into a
introduced
group
this
of innocent
scenario.
people?
No,
Not
I'm gonna just
necessarily
have it
against
ready
this,
for
you know,
whatever
hive mind
happens.
mentality, unfortunately.
With 2 whole charges.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I got a bomb.
Lovely. Alright, so I'm gonna roll a stealth check, I guess. I hope I roll good. 19.
There you go.
Okay, you managed to sneak past.
Work.
Alright, the rest of you are going down
Yes.
into the subway. Okay. So the two of you saw this before, this long, winding passageway filled with all the different symbols, and at least you don't have anybody fighting you, you're just pushing it down. All of this looks normal, by the way. So you finally get down to the bottom section, you see all the people, they are
Hammering away.
hammering away. They mostly got it out, certainly in more progress than they did the first time you went down here. You see two of them standing with the other two pieces on opposite sides of this 50-foot area. So it's like 50 feet wide and like 50 feet tall. And so this massive area, and they're like, trying to stay as far away from each other to be like, bring us the key, bring us the third part, and your friend will be free.
I'm not involved in this, so you all figure this out.
You have to think.
Yeah. I'll throw the fake one. Here is one.
Okay. As they approach with the real pieces, they see the intended effect of them coming together does not happen. And
So how far apart are they? When they start figuring out that it's not it.
30 feet.
30 feet from the doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
And you still have the real piece on you?
Yes.
Okay. The real piece comes out of your pocket.
Okay, try to stay out hands. Try to grab it.
At disadvantage.
Oh, God.
Man.
I mean, I'm assuming if they're over here, one of them has to lose it at least, right?
Once they're all within 30 feet of each other.
It connects itself.
Yes.
Well, then if his piece is the real piece is coming out, then the other pieces are going to be reacting like there's a real one there.
Yes.
So maybe they are fooled by the fake one.
No, they see the one in his hand isn't moving.
Yeah.
The one in his hand obviously isn't. Okay, so
Only 11.
Are they
Yeah.
hanging on to it though? Like, are they holding on to their pieces still, or did they fly out of their hands too?
it fly out into the middle.
Okay.
So it's like 30 feet away from each of you, right into the center. They magnetically pull together, and they create a rod covered in indecipherable hieroglyphics.
Now?
Okay, so
Now.
Okay.
the doctor needs to get to this rock.
Well, or these two.
We'd like to
different.
do an action.
Okay.
He has the one on the right, I'll take the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what are you doing?
I'm throwing a bomb at him.
That's an attack.
I'm gonna shoot the one on my side.
Okay.
Look, a distraction.
Which was the distraction?
And then the doctor's is making him at that.
So you're bombing
Yeah.
the bad guys?
I'm bombing the bad guy on the left. He's shooting the bad guy on the right.
Okay. And
And the doctor just has this thing in front of him going,
the doctor's got to get a hold of this
Yeah.
rod. Just putting it together.
Okay, I'm gonna have it contested between the doctor and you are grabbing it on behalf of Scaravore.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You're
good.
next
He's
closest
throwing
one.
badly, so I appreciate that. All right. So what are we rolling?
Contested acrobatics check.
Okay. There are two.
I'm gonna need some dice.
Oh, boy. There's probably one few times off. 9.
10.
He beat me.
No modifier.
Nope.
All right.
Alright, here we go.
So,
Oh, hello.
But that's
A natural 20.
Okay. Double damage to a guy who's not wearing his normal clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Alright.
just shoot him. The other
He's
guy
not wearing armor. He
He's not
is wearing normal
He's
clothes.
wearing normal clothes. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna take any chances,
Okay.
and I'm still gonna do the volley. We're gonna double the damage
It's like a peon!
That's great.
All he has is a pickaxe in his hand. He was one of the diggers. He was one of the poor diggers. Like, dude.
I've
Had a bad day. That's bad. Would they really give it to one of the poor diggers this important key though?
So,
Yeah,
Doctor, you have two hands on the top of the staff. He has one hand on the bottom, and you're still gonna have to do a athletics or strength check to, yeah.
First one to get their hand on the top doing that.
That's not how. You still have a chance to take it away from him. You really, yeah.
82 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
You think missed it together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Explosion. Volley of bullets. So it hit like 3 or 4 people behind him too.
He needs to make it. Mine needs to make a DC 15.
This is the way to deal with the homeless.
Unhoused.
Unhoused.
Alright.
I'm alive now.
Dex save.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay. DC 16?
Disembodied.
15.
15. He fails.
Okay. 11, 12, 17, 18, 22 fire damage.
How big is the blast radius?
10 feet.
Okay, so it won't hit them.
Exactly. 22 damage?
He did.
Okay. I got one more of these.
Okay.
The other diggers, they have their pickaxes and daggers and things, whatever they're using to pick at, all start rushing toward you, as we still have this contested strength, or, yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
I gotta roll.
You gotta roll athletics versus his
Them all
to
chasing
rest.
you
You
through the door.
still have the chance of taking it out of their hand.
Acrobatics, but athletics.
You have athletics now, not acrobatics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Out at the sub.
7.
14. I got
Okay.
minus 1.
You managed to pull it off of his hand.
Thank you. Finally rolling good.
Rick Terry
low.
said, I don't want it anymore. Take it.
Yeah. I finally get good rolls. that are
Well,
low.
technically,
To our
he
benefit.
should be released though, right? You did bring the key down there like they said. You bring the key. We'll release him.
Because athletics is even lower than acrobatics for him.
Meanwhile, at the tower. Yes.
What do we got?
Because we split the party.
Yes. You see that you're going to have to climb the stairs or use the elevator to get to the top of this tower.
Okay. I'm going for the elevator.
Eric got Ghostbusters this.
I was thinking more, 197.
At this point, once you enter, you notice several of the crowd flooding in after you. And so you can outrun them, but none of them seem to have any weapons. They're just trying to grab at you and throw things at you, whatever they can get their hands on, to stop you from going to the tower. So you're able to get into the elevator door, push it, and you go up a couple of flights, and then the elevator just suddenly stops.
Okay. So I open the doors. They got a prime open, or they open up?
Gonna have to pry them open. Seems like somebody cut the power to the elevator.
All right. So part of the doors open.
Are you strength check?
If you're lucky, and then just start plummeting.
Actually, the elevator would go up. Not
Oh,
down.
Oh yeah.
strength check.
Counterweight.
Yes.
I don't know. 13 or do I roll that?
Strength. No, that's a saving
Your
throw,
modifier.
So your strength is down. Where's that?
Yeah, put it right here.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
The little cluster.
So I roll and I add the 1 to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So 20.
Okay. You pry the doors open easily. You look like you're on the 6th floor.
All right.
So you're still a good ways away from them trying to go up the stairs because they obviously cut off their own way of going up.
Right.
But they will, basically try to slow you down while they're catching up.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I continue upstairs. I mean,
Okay. As you continue going, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Right. Oh, not good. 7.
You hear Scaravore's voice in your head as he offers you exclusive power. You could do whatever you want with this power that you could bring to you. Just let him be free. You could bring peace to the galaxy, solve world hunger, bring your loved ones back from the dead. Whatever you desire.
He's bringing a lot of them in that crypt, remember? So,
But
Yes.
you can resist this. Isn't there another thing you can resist?
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that.
Well, with your wisdom saving
You
throw,
can
you're
hear it.
kind of buying it.
Well, I don't know. Just because he can hear it doesn't mean he buys it.
what are his options?
So yeah, what do I have?
Well, at this point, it's only a couple of minutes before the crowd gets up to you. If you agree, they will basically lead you back to the subway section and say it's like if you can get the key from the doctor, I will give you anything you want.
So you're saying he does have the option of saying no, though?
Yeah. But then
Okay.
the crowd will continue chasing him.
Okay, I'm just gonna say no. I mean, I
Yeah.
came to this tower to figure out what's going on in the tower. There's a reason he's offering me this. I'm gonna keep going.
So you keep running. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The tower starts to need to make another wisdom saving throw as the effects outside start affecting the inside of the tower. You're not sure where the stairs are. You're not sure. Everything's being manipulated around you. You need to keep your focus. Otherwise, this time he will make
Better
sure
this
you-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better go.
You can't control it.
12.
You just managed to hold it together and keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully we'll be wrapping this up soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The doctor has his hand on the staff, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're really counting on you to do something in the next round or two.
Yeah.
You need the opportunity to.
Limit the civilian deaths.
Take the way to go.
I mean,
I still got one more bomb.
yeah. And I've got like 90 some more bullets. So.
What am I going to do with you guys? You guys are crazy.
We're gonna get left with the dinosaurs at some point.
Yep.
For that cranky old lady.
All right. Both of you experience a very loud rumbling as he gets to the top of the tower.
Both do?
Both groups.
Okay.
Okay.
So the moment you have a completed key in your hand and you wrestle it away from him, the whole chamber starts rumbling and the rocks are falling from the ceiling. You all
We all die.
Everyone dies.
Everyone in the subway make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Okay.
12.
Oh, that stinks.
It's coming. 31.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have probably died in the subway, but I might just die in the town.
7.
So, Doctor, you take 4 bludgeoning damage,
Okay, that's not so bad.
and you're trapped under a rock. As
Okay,
everyone else is
that's
trying to
worse.
run away.
Yeah, but he can
What about all the
Okay,
civilians?
no, so I'll go try to lift the rock off the doctor.
Okay. Strength check.
Am I able to do something with the rod?
You think that just holding the rod at this point is doing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, just keep a hold of it.
I have clutched down my chest then.
Yeah.
Feeling my 2 hearts beating.
10.
Okay, you know, you're like, "Ugh, for the first time I've been beaten by a rock.
Meanwhile, rocks get any of the civilians that are coming at us.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can't add that to your kill count.
But did the rocks block the exit?
They are starting to, yes. Meanwhile, on top of the tower,
Okay.
the building itself begins to crumble.
Surrounded by civilians in
What
between
about this
sides.
light that was supposedly coming out of this tower? What was the light caused by?
The light, as you approach the roof, the light is moving towards the subway. It's like trying to combine where the light of the key is, and so as the whole building just starts toppling its way toward the subway. I need a couple of acrobatics checks as
How many?
3.
3.
You need Legolas this.
Oh, I'm
Or does he even know what the light is?
Yeah. So, yeah,
11 on the first throw.
11 on the first,
Okay.
20,
Okay.
and 22.
All right.
That was a
so-
natural
That was a
20.
natural 20, yes.
Yes. So
He
you,
like
you,
us to that last one.
you were at first, oh no, and then
I'm pretty good at this.
The first one was
Only
just
everyone else
practice.
is- no one else sees it. They don't believe you. No one will believe you were able to do this.
I don't believe it.
Yes. Yes.
Surfing a Xerox machine down the corridor.
You see as this light is heading towards the subway, it is blasting bolts of energy at the buildings around you as well. Everything is starting to crumble.
It's better than putting a baby in a microwave.
Oh.
That doesn't make the flash.
Yeah.
Yes.
To protect the
It
baby.
did, yes, yes. That was his method of protecting the baby.
Yes. Yes.
You didn't turn on the microwave. It was a
I mean,
Okay.
at least my small explosion isn't going to be that bad for the
Sure.
realm of death here.
Yes. Yes. So he's gonna get a better kill count than you, is that what I'm saying? He didn't trigger it.
I didn't trigger it.
Yeah.
It was sound like it was triggered by you grabbing the key. The rod. Sound like that's what triggered it.
Once again, the doctor's kill count just keeps going.
I stopped counting.
What's your rank on the mortality index?
I'm just along for the ride. I mean,
Just keeps going.
I was just trying to take a nap.
I thought I was killing a lot of people.
So, it seems that if from your perspective, the ground is opening up. It's like passing like a wave on either side toward and digging down as things are crumbling. And at the point where you get near the streets, it's opened up to the point where you can see this cavern. You can see them standing there trying to avoid everything falling apart around them.
well, I can see the three of them.
Yes.
Because he's still under a rock.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I just not thought about it. Like, I have blinking step. So I'm gonna blink out from underneath the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All this effort, you're like, I'm going to save you.
Why do I even try?
I don't even know what today. I might have saved her under there. I don't know.
Are you using this rod to stop the guy now?
Apparently me holding it
Yeah.
Mhm.
for some duration.
As this large light approaches the rod,
You got blinked away.
well, 30 feet. He's still within the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the road.
Yeah. So the key starts blazing with light. A storm thunders overhead as the city crumbles to dust around this single area. Let's see.
Not sure of that kill count.
Yeah.
Didn't want to miss out.
Okay.
Seems like it's the only way to impress you guys.
So you also notice that as why don't you make a perception check?
Let me go. Let me see. Who's perceiving?
Anybody.
Anybody and everybody. Okay.
Whoever gets the highest check and notices something.
I got 18.
Nope, 14.
A 9. I just received
Well, you got my 18.
I probably really don't get anything.
16? Okay, the doctor. You notice
got
that everyone...
Yeah, you got 18.
Oh, 18, sorry.
I
Fair
got
enough.
22.
There
Fine.
Did they let him go?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You are freed of it as you
Yeah.
realize that everyone around you that you thought was like actual people had just been turning to clouds of black dust.
Ah.
So this
Okay.
part, this whole thing was just the people you exploded and shot at. They just became like this puff of dust.
So they were just illusions or
Yes.
conjurings or whatever.
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
reset your count now?
They still count.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the people outside the tower that fell?
Dust.
Everybody gone.
Yeah, Thanos snapped. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel so well, Mr. Stark.
Yeah. I don't want to go.
Not exactly sure how they want, because this energy sphere thing is actually apparently Scaravore himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
And it just says there's supposed to be a final battle where you have 2 sequential collaborative checks to defeat Scaravore.
Checks of what sort?
It says Constitution saving throw, apparently.
There's going to be a work track.
No, this is not that game. It will never be that
Hey,
game.
Con
It's
is
a-
not me. Just throwing that out there.
20.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh no!
11.
18.
Well, I died.
5!
1. Constitution, which is, yeah, I got 0 Constitution.
Yeah, I got a 0 modifier also.
0.
Yeah. So,
All right.
We were built to fight.
Yeah.
No.
So 5, 1, 21,
11.
11. Okay.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Terry and yeah. Yeah. Well, Terry definitely. You all wake up back in the taxi cab,
Oh.
and you actually did crash into a post box.
Uh-huh.
But Terry, yeah, you don't wake up.
Right. Okay.
Do I wake up?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Is this a dream sequence ending?
It just says that you were trapped in his mind, and once you use the key to stop him, you wake up back in the real world.
Huh.
So I'm still trapped in Scaramore's mind.
Yes.
Except the ones who died didn't wake up.
Yes.
Okay.
So am I dead?
Well,
I'm just
brain
trapped.
dead.
in
You're
my-
trapped in his mind.
in
You're
a
not coming back to
catatonic
your real.
state.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Wait,
I should have not tried to call
I
for
only got a
help.
5 too, myself, so.
Well, you are the doctor.
Yes.
And he's got the plot armor.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Scaravore is forced into a deep sleep once more. The vault cavern shakes with its rage, and brings more earth and stone down to cover it once again.
All right.
Okay.
And so ends our game of Doctor Who.
Those who are recently inducted into the cult will find Scaravore's retreat from their minds. While this may be horribly traumatic, some will make a full recovery.
Some.
So,
Some turn to dust.
some will not be able to survive the loss of Scaravore and will die in torment as what remains of their minds is ripped away.
Not part of my kill count. I did do it.
All right. You check sensor readings with your sonic screwdriver. Power levels have faded away. You could pass on the map of the mandala and the pieces to unit, Torchwood, or a similar operation.
Torchwood.
Yeah, not Torchwood. A unit, yeah.
Kate Stewart will see to it that the government sends out compulsory purchase orders for some of the places on the map, and that streets are redirected to ensure the mandala is broken and can never be used again.
Okay.
Right. End of Doctor Who. Just in time.
Okay.
All right. Not exactly sure what we're going to be playing next, but we will find out.
So
Session 0 next week of whatever it is.
I showed up to die.
Sorry. Well, I mean that's.
It was going to be the last
It's all good.
This episode anyway.
It's all good.
All right.
I'll
Until
invoke
next,
sacrifice.
until next time. Happy gaming. Bye bye.